Welcome to another exciting episode of Style with Roses. I am your host, Rose CBC, bringing you conversations across Africa. So today we are super excited to be talking about movers and shakers, local businessmen that are making an impact, creating some jobs for our Zambian youth, expanding the way we do life in Zambia. We are talking lifestyle. So now we will be sharing a journey with Rayan Sharara. He is the CEO of Orca Deco Zambia that has really helped us make our homes so beautiful. We are so ready in terms of having all these bright colors in our homes. But that is a business that is actually employing a number of people, expanding in different towns and different cities. We are growing and developing Zambia. Very soon, we won't need to go across borders to get stuff in because we've got it right here. So you just need to stay right here on Style with Roses and listen to the conversation I'm just about to have with Rayan. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Style with Roses. I'm your host, Rose CBC. We are having so much fun today. I've got a very special guest. His name is Rayan Sharara. Hi, Rayan.
How are you, Rose?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am so excited to have you.
Great to be here.
Nobody else needed to be here right now but you. So who is Rayan? Rayan is the CEO of Orca Deco, making waves in Zambia because Zambia is ready for a lifestyle change. We are so into the good things, the pretty things in life. I like utuntu. I like good things in life. So thank God for businesses like Orca Deco that are expanding across the country, creating employment opportunities for the youth and allowing us access to goods and services that we wouldn't ordinarily have or would have to buy a plane ticket to go and buy all these bright colored things that we have in our homes. So today we continue to talk about movers and shakers in Africa, breaking down the borders and having everything that you need right to your doorstep. But most importantly, today we want to talk about how business expansion and investment in Zambia is opening up new avenues for our budding generation. That sounds so serious, Rayan, right?
Very serious.
You're doing very good work. And that's why we needed to have you.
According to you.
I was like, you're sitting there and thinking, is she talking about me, right? Yeah. So I'll just ease you into it a little bit. We've got a little tradition on the show. We play a little game.
Oh, wow.
So that I just unsettle you. We call it the Rosy Minutes. So I'm going to ask you some questions because we want to get to know you better.
Let's go.
There's something more to Rayan than we know.
But a lot more than you know.
A lot. Sounds scary, but anyway. So I'll ask you a question and you just give me quick answers. Don't overthink it.
Let's go.
Just be the Rayan that we know. All right. When you're not working, what do you like to spend your time doing?
Playing football.
What are you reading currently?
I just finished actually a book called Start With Why.
Start with why?
By Simon Sinek. Great book.
Nice.
Teaches you to find purpose.
I want to read that book. So what was your favorite subject in school?
Math.
What is your hidden talent?
I have too many to say one.
Okay, just one. Hidden talent. Where do you most hope to visit?
I'll just say Brazil because that's where I'm going next.
Ah, there you go. So are you a watch or shoes person?
Both.
Both. What was the worst job you've ever had?
I've never had a bad job. I love everything I do, and as long as you're passionate, it's all good.
It's all good. What exciting thing is coming up for you in 2019?
Well, Orca has a lot of exciting things coming up in 2019. I think we're going to talk about it today.
Yeah.
But we're going to Kitwe.
Ah, there we go. I want to hear that. So what's the first thing that you do in the morning when you wake up?
Brush my teeth.
So if you won an Olympic medal for any sport, real or fake, what would it be? What would that Olympic medal be for?
Oof.
Sport.
Sports.
Yeah, do you do any sport?
Yeah, football.
Yeah, so you'd get an Olympic medal for that then. What other languages do you speak, Rayan?
French, Spanish, Senegalese, and
Bemba, Nyanja.
Mulibwanji.
There we go. So here's our own Zambian businessman moving and shaking and creating beautiful opportunities for all of us lifestyle lovers, us who like things. He's brought it right to our doorstep. But today we're talking about how local businessmen are making changes within Zambia. So don't go away. You want to listen to this conversation. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Ryan here hanging out with Rose CBC at Styles with Roses. We had a fantastic time. Loved every single moment of it. Looking forward to the next one. See you all soon. And a Senegalese goodbye. Ips.
Welcome back. You are watching Style with Roses with Rose CBC. Today I've got one of my BFFs, Rayan Sharara.
Great to be here.
Great to be here, I know, right? I am so happy to see you, Rayan. You have no idea. Why is Rayan here? So Rayan is the CEO of Orca Deco Zambia, and he's here sharing with us the importance of local businessmen getting an expansion plan across Africa. International organizations and businesses like Orca are in 18 countries. So who better to tell us about how business can be expanded in Africa without having to worry about outside cohesion or having to run on every plane to try and get the good life coming to us and open up employment opportunities for our youth. He has brought it all home to us. So Rayan, I'm just thinking, how hectic is it or how difficult is it to run an international business?
It's definitely difficult, but it's much more helpful when you have a great team with you. Obviously, you know, we cannot be doing this, and I cannot be doing this myself. And over the years, the most important thing was to get the right people by our side and in every country where we're present. And that makes the job a million times easier.
Yeah, 18 countries, and in Zambia, I think you've been here like for 5 years.
Exactly. So we just celebrated actually our 5th anniversary just last month.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And out of that, I think you employ like more than how many? 400 people, 400 youth? Or how many people
we directly employ on contract 150 people.
There you go.
Here in Zambia. We're planning to employ 300 with our future developments next year. But we've also created many indirect jobs. Such as carpentry, such as interior designers, etc., who come to Orca, buy stuff from us, and make businesses of their own through our products.
And this is spread right across because it's just not in Lusaka. I mean, I know for a fact that being here, we have people coming from the Copper Belt, filling up their vans and their trucks and taking it down to all the outlying areas. But why is Africa such an attractive investment platform for expanding business?
Well, to me, it's all about Africa. I was born in Senegal, and my parents were born in Senegal, and the whole family was born in Senegal. So we've always just focused on Africa. We think that it's the continent of the future. Everything is left to be done, and as you were saying in the introduction, it's not fair to ask ourselves to have to travel to South Africa or to Europe or to the States to get some nice furniture and some nice items for your house. You should have this right by our doorstep. Get in your car, drive 10 minutes, get to Orca, and find everything you want to make your lifestyle the one of your dreams. And that's what we want to do, and that's what we strive to do every single day.
It's all about the people at the end of the day.
It's all about the people, and I mean, we've grown thanks to the growing African middle class in general, not only in Zambia. Definitely in Zambia, we can see it growing, but throughout Africa. And this growing middle class come to Orca and are becoming more sophisticated and are you know, looking for a better lifestyle outside of just going home and watching TV. They want to sit on a comfortable couch, look at comfortable vases and sets and things like this.
The ambience.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about. But there's been talk like expansion is really the key word here. And looking up and reading up on what Orca plans to do in Zambia, there's been talk of expansion to the Copper Belt, right?
Yes.
Exciting times. You know, I was born in the Copper Belt, so I'm a Copper girl, so I'm so excited now. What's going to happen on the Copper Belt?
We're going to build a beautiful 4,000 square meter showroom in Kitwe. Hopefully that's going to create about 100 to 150 jobs. And we're going to cater to that entire market, that entire region, who, as you said, have to drive 5-6 hours all the way to Lusaka, fill up vans and drive all the way back. And no, we're excited to be there. We're excited to be able to offer our products to more and more and more Zambians. And in terms of expansion, we're always expanding, whether it's in Zambia, whether it's throughout Africa. All of our expansion plans are prepared for Africa.
Yeah, no, for sure. When we come back, I want to hear more about what Orca is focused on, especially when it comes to reinvesting back into the communities. So that's what it is. We're talking expansion with businesses that are growing across Zambia. We're bringing a lifestyle just at your doorstep. And that's what Rayan and I are talking about. Don't go away. You want to hear what the reinvestment back into the community is all about when we get back. And we are back. This is me hanging out with Rayan Sharara today. You see how happy he is. This is what happiness does to you when you're running a business that is successful and helping a lot of people. This is what Rayan and I are talking about today. So just before the break, we talked about it's all about the people. And you touched on the expansion of your business, employing more than 150 people, but also Orca has got some community interest in terms of investing in community projects. Why is that important to you?
That's the most important. I mean, we have grown thanks to our community.
Yeah.
And everyone around us, whether they're working at Orca or not, are helping to grow our business here in Zambia and outside. So it's always been at the heart of our vision to give back to the community when we can.
Yes.
And we've done, and we have planned many charities to give back to over the next several months.
At least I'm privy to that because I know you've got that 5 for 5. So you've committed a certain amount of money for 5 months to about 5 different charities. And that's very important for business because most of the time people think we're buying all of these things, products and services, but where does the money go?
Yeah.
So when you have local businessmen like you that are also expanding, you're now extending it to the outlying areas. For me, I'd like to just find out, can you tell us when is it the right time for a business to expand? Are there any signs?
It's always good for a business to expand. Obviously, I mean, it's better to make money when you're expanding. But
Exactly.
I think that from our experience, at least, expansion is a learning curve. And expanding to different countries or even to different regions within a country will teach you so much more about your own business and where your flaws are, flaws that maybe you can't see in a certain country or in a certain outlet. And expansion just teaches you so much more about your own business. And outside of this being an internal issue, it also teaches you more about the customers that come and buy from you. Because, I'm sure when we're going to expand to the Copper Belt, these customers will have different demands than the ones in Lusaka.
Yeah.
So you can imagine for us being in 18 countries, the Francophone Africa customer is so different to the Anglophone customer.
Yeah.
And it's always tough to learn around that. But it's exciting because you realize how culturally rich our continent is.
Yeah.
And all of the traditions and amazing things that we have going on in all of these countries. And we're so proud to be learning and to be helping every single one of these countries, and especially Zambia.
Exactly, because I like that you say that it then brings you to one central point because people are different.
Yeah.
The languages and all of that, what brings us together is our taste for all the good quality stuff that is brought at our doorstep. I'm going to take you right back to when we opened our conversation. You touched on the different types of youth that are involved in your line of business. You've got the creatives, you've got the technical, you've got people who are very open-minded and analytical in putting together that business. How important is innovation for the youth when it comes to expanding in business?
It's incredibly important. And I'm just going to tell you a quick story about it. We had a lady who works with us at Orca who started with us actually in 2013. She was barely 20 years old, maybe even less. And she started as a sales assistant. She's now the reason that Orca looks so beautiful. She's the one that takes care of all of our interior decoration.
Wow.
And everything that I don't think she's gone to school for that. I mean, she's gone to school, I think, to study public relations. But all of her knowledge in terms of interior designing, in terms of arts and design and matching colors and understanding people's tastes here in Zambia, matching her knowledge for the Zambian community along with all of the products that we put at her disposal, she creates beautiful setups that today every customer that walks into Orca loves to see.
They wouldn't believe it.
Exactly.
And this is it, because like you're telling us this is a local girl, local Zambian girl who hasn't even gone to school, but she's got the creative gift to be able to put things together. So we have to get away from feeling like I need to import someone, bring in someone who's going to do the deco for us. Well done to you and the team for opening up that opportunity. Don't go away. I'm still talking to Rayan. And when we come back, so many great moments that we're going to have with Rayan as we wind up. But before we do that, when we come back from the break, a moment of greatness with Rayan. Stay with us. And we are back having a great conversation talking about expanding local businesses, creating jobs for upcoming youth. We're talking creative, we're talking growth, we're talking greatness. And speaking of greatness, it is such a powerful thing, but it means so many different things to so many different people. What would be a moment of greatness for you, Rayan?
Wow, very, very good question.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I just stand outside the door at Orca and I look at the customers that walk out. And what makes me so happy is seeing smiles on their faces after the products that they've just purchased from Orca, and knowing that these products are going to go into their homes, that they're going to see them every day, that they're going to make them happy, and that we're helping these people create the homes of their dreams.
Yeah.
And what would be greatness moving forward is the day when everyone in Africa can come, walk into Orca, and have access to the furniture and the items and the household goods that they want, to be able to walk into their houses, sit on the couch of their dreams, sleep with their loved ones and their kids on the bed that they've always wanted to have, be able to match and mix their colors and show the rich culture that the African continent has, that they have into their houses, and have access to every single thing that they want for their homes. And I think that when Orca is able to provide to everyone, that's when we'll really be able to consider ourselves great. For now, we're still walking
the journey. Speaking of the bed, that bed, if I had that bed and sleep on that bed, oh my God, moment of greatness. That was so beautiful, Rayan. So basically, you are allowing people to actualize their dreams. You're creating an experience for us to be able to live in this lavish life, but affordable, accessible, and very real, and it's on our fingertips. So that's the experience. Dreams coming true. Dreams coming
true. And you know, a lot of people don't really understand the importance of a house, and we want them to understand a lot of your lifetime you spend it in your house with your family. So
you want it to be a home.
You want it to be a home.
Yes, and I want to go home, courtesy of Orca, but we're not going to do that right now. We're taking a quick break, and when we come back, Rayan will be ready to pass the rose. Don't go away. Welcome back. You are watching Style with Roses with me, Rose CBC, hanging out with Rayan Sharara, CEO of Orca Deco Zambia. We're talking local businessmen that are just expanding across the country. And just before we took the break, Rayan took us on this mushy journey of how he is making people's dreams come true. And because you've done that so colorfully and so delightfully, we think you deserve a rose.
Ooh,
so we're bringing it. Yes, definitely. Please bring me a wonderful rose for Rayan. So Rayan, on Style with Roses, the heart of this platform is to live life through a rose. The rose is the most valuable, most beautiful flower in the world. And it's got so many elements to it. And the meanings are so deep, just like you. The yellow rose talks about color. It's delightful. It's bright. And this is what you are doing. You are bringing hope. You're bringing happiness. You're bringing joy through Orca and all the areas in which you are going to tread in. So we want to present this rose to you as a medal of honor, celebrating all the beautiful work that you're doing in Africa. We are so excited. We are so grateful, especially as who like good things in life. Like good things in life. But then we want you to pass on that rose as well. You need to pass it on to somebody else just to inspire them, to encourage them, and leave them with some kind of motivation that they too will take this call to action and make something of themselves.
Wow. Thank you, first of all, for this opportunity. I'd like to pass on this rose to the youth of Africa. Actually, the color is important, but before I get into this, you see a rose has spikes everywhere.
Yes.
And that's the journey.
Yes.
And it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult. You're going to have challenges. You don't know how you're going to get to the top. But always persevere, always work hard, always believe in your instincts, trust your instincts. And the youth of Africa is determined, is committed, is perseverant. I'm so proud to be from here.
Yes.
And I want them all to get to this yellow part, to this colorful part, and to keep making our continent proud, make it big. We're the future.
Yes.
We are you, me, and everyone around us. And we want every single person in Africa that's watching or that's not watching to know that they have a journey, and that at the end of the journey, things are going to be great, things are going to be colorful.
Aww.
And just like the continent that we're in.
Yes.
And so this rose is for you, the youth of Africa.
Oh, wow. Well done. So the youth of Africa, there is a beautiful call out to you from Rayan, from the heart. Go out there, expand yourself, expand your creativity, your color, and everything around you. This has been Style with Roses with Rayan Sharara, calling out to the youth of Africa. Go out there, move, shake, and until the next time, this has been Style with Roses with me, Rose. Remember, bud, blossom, and flourish. Bye-bye.
'Cause the feeling is right, yeah. Who knew from a concrete that you would grow a flower? Flourish tonight into your purpose in life. Don't let your beauty sprout and show your power.
I am